Just about to get started. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And we're off and running in a brand new season. The 0-1. And that is out of play. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Can zone under it. And a couple of quick outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And that's smooth the swing. It's a strikeout. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. Leading off, J.P. Crawford.
High outside.
Hey.
Cutter. High outside.
Ball, that's up there.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
There's a strike.
Circle change. Low middle.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Popped in the air. Left field. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting
Four-seam
second, the
fastball.
catcher, yeah,
Outside.
Raleigh.
That's outside.
4-seam fastball. Low inside. Sinker. Low inside.
And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Fastball. Low outside.
Grounder off the pitcher. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. 1 gone, runner at first. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. Back to first, and he's safe.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Runner on the go. In the air to left center. He's got it. Out number 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Cutter. High inside.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. His first homer of the year. So 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him. That ends the frame. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Popped up. Naylor. And there's one away.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. And a big swing and a miss. Out to short. Crawford on the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. Back here in Seattle, where Mariners fans are celebrating opening day following a season where they won their division for the first time in over 20 years.
An unforgettable season for these fans. They showed up big time. They also got to watch Cal Raleigh dump home runs all over the league, while the starting rotation led baseball in ERA and innings pitched.
If they can throw like that again this year, I'd expect to see him back in the postseason. Rob Refsnyder now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Here's a high chopper to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Low outside.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. Bang, bang play. And we're celebrating opening. Here in Seattle, where the Guardians lead off the third. Cleveland made the postseason last year, but it's safe to say they're hoping for a faster start this season.
Yeah, Boog, how about their run in the second half? They were 15.5 games back in the Central in June and still won the division.
And they were 11 games back in early September.
Just unreal.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
And he swings through that one.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Donovan. And there's one down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch for the second out. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Tied up here in the early going. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Runner takes off, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Hit on the ground to the right side. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That clips the zone. Now 1-2.
Middle inside.
That one way inside.
Circle change. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside. Sinker. Low outside.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's two down. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, reached on an infield single his first time.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time.
High outside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners on to the fourth. Now it's the Guardians DH, Rhys Hoskins.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. A soaring shot to center. His first homer of the year. Valera at the plate now, and that's strike one. One out, bases empty, and a run in here on opening day. Center field. Rodriguez drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Arias at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that?
Oh, wow, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Ramirez takes it in for the out. And there's two away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Circle change. Low middle.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
Ball inside.
Tap back to the mound. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This to center field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. On the ground, 2 ball. Naylor takes it himself, and there are 2 down. Not in time. He's safe. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Pizzardo warming up as well. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And a swing and a miss there. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chop to the right side. Young tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Bybee back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball 1.
Circle change. Low outside.
That's a really good take.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Sinker.
Got him swinging.
Sinker.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Circle
Home
change.
team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the corner. And the count even 1-1.
Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Outside.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Below inside.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Middle outside.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
Four-seam
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Grounded out his first time. Fought off foul.
Sweeper. Low outside.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Middle inside.
This one in the air right field. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Circle change. Low middle. Sweeper. Middle outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout. Back here in a close one. And a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
For the Mariners, number 45, Jose Ferrer.
That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That's ripped into the outfield. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Man at second. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Throw into third. He's in there. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. And that one almost hit him. Up the middle, and that one handled. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're...
Donovan quickly to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Sinker. Low outside.
In the air, left field. And it drops in. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Late with the swing there.
Circle change.
The M's with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that drops in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Young, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And foul ball.
Cutter. Low inside.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they can't. Back at T-Mobile Park, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's just foul. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball two.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Raleigh just in time. That was close, but he's retired on the strikeout, one away.
Man, that was very close at first. I thought for a second he might beat it and reach on the strikeout, but that was a nice, strong throw to complete the out. That's a tough play when there's not much margin for error. Throw.
Swings through that one for strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball one.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Fastball almost got him there. Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, 2 gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout.
Bizardo on the pitch out of the pen here.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them. To the outfield any way they can.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. That's out number 3. Back in Seattle, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners. Down. Zone.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Late swing fouled off.
Sweeper.
Misses the sweeper.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The tying run at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but
swings and misses. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. Out, and there's one away.
For
Four-seam fastball.
number 52, Matt Chestnut.
Donovan in the box now. Takes strike 1.
oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Comes up empty.
Low outside.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Sweeper.
The Mariners with the tying run at the plate. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball that's outside.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. chases in the dirt. Slider there. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Naylor in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that one fouled off.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strike. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Mariners DH. Randy Arozarena.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Just missed. The Guardians up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air. Arias. 2 up, 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
4-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Jackknifes out of the way.
Probably missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Good job to fight that one off.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
And a 1-2. Left field. Kwan heads after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 1-2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
Ball, that's low.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hey!
Crawford off of first with 2 away. That misses off the outside edge. And a rope into center field, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. Substitution now at third, and pinch running for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Here's Josh Naylor, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Here comes a skipper out of the...
For Cleveland, number 35, Cade Smith.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Low inside.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. 2-run score. We are tied. Swing and a foul out of play. Tied at 4. Late on that fastball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the now into the game, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's in at shortstop. Digging in, George Valera. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a big swing and a miss. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Cooper Criswell preparing to come on if needed. Spire, the power lefty, up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
DeLauder now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the air, left field, and a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. He was late there, strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Nope. Ball one.
Four-seam
All
fastball.
tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Check swing. Went around. And that's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
In the air, right field. And that one is fouled, so we'll try it again. 4-4 in the 9th. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a ground ball. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Four-seam fastball.
And now here is Rob Refsnyder. Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam
2 down,
fastball.
nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one in there across the letters.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Got him swinging for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we're back in Seattle. On to extra innings. Daniel Schneemann now at the plate.
Ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. As a run score. Foul ball there. Man at second. Check swing. He went. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away and the strikeout. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Jose Ramirez. That one fouled off. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball still 0-2. That's the third time he's taken a foul tip off the mask in this one. This is getting hard to watch. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Another 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, and a runner at second, and here in extra innings. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Right side. Canzone under this one. And there's 2 down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cooper Criswell.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Out towards right center field. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second.
Picks himself up at RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Hoskins stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd. On to the bottom of the 10th. In now is the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Tying run at the plate.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Grounds one to short. Base hit! Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Manager out of the dugout.
For the Cardinals, number 62, Eric.
Now at the plate, Miles Mastroboni. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's too low. Ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and now 3-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1. The ends with the winning run at the plate here in extra innings. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road.
Pull the ball, hop in, ride out, like this, right the weather, pissed off, hop out.